The Youth Pill. Scientists at the Brink of an Anti-Aging Revolution. By David Stipp. Narrated by Runnette. Copyright 2010 by David Stipp. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with Current, a member of Penguin Group USA Incorporated, and was produced in the year 2010 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. Prologue. The Mouse Study That Roared. A few hours before one of the biggest medical stories of 2006 broke, David Sinclair, the man who initiated the research, was addressing about 500,000 people from the driver's seat of his Honda Accord. A Financial Times reporter was interviewing him via a speakerphone in the car for a story that would run the next day. It was 8:15 on a freakishly balmy November day in Boston, and the Harvard Medical School scientist was in his many-armed deity mode, dodging and weaving through rush-hour traffic, sipping his second tall black coffee of the day, stealing glances at incoming email on his handheld Trio, and, in a routine he'd repeated so many times it was almost effortless, supplying the reporter with hooks to snag even the most science-shy readers. As usual, during his morning commute, it occurred to Sinclair that the Riverway, a winding parkway he took to work, was a bad place for mobile multitasking. Too many close-packed commuters veering hell for leather around tree-lined curves. But the thought quickly disappeared over his mental horizon. Those of many arms don't wrap cars around trees. Besides, he had to stay focused. Sinclair finished the interview while pulling into a parking lot at the new research building, a glass tower grafted into Harvard's venerable med school campus like a titanium implant in an octogenarian's hip. After gulping the last of his coffee, he dropped the paper cup on his car floor where it joined a dozen others, hurried up to his 9th-floor lab, and stepped onto the runaway tilt-a-whirl of a Warholian 15 minutes of fame. Since getting to work at 6:30, Susan DiStefano, the Sinclair Lab's unflappable coordinator, had continually updated her boss's schedule for the day as reporter after reporter called to plead for interviews. European media would get callbacks first because deadlines were already looming across the Atlantic. As Sinclair began reeling off sound bites over the phone, DiStefano handed him a cup of his favorite Italian roast. It turned out to be his last coffee of the day, leaving him 3 cups short of his usual intake. He wound up doing back-to-back interviews and photo shoots for the next 9 hours straight.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?